You know what nobody tells you about immigration court? A judge can follow every single rule perfectly and still say no because discretionary relief means the law hands them a choice, not a command. That word, discretion, is basically the judge's mood ring, except instead of colors, it runs on paperwork, credibility, and whether your story actually adds up. Cancellation of removal, asylum, adjustment of status, waivers, they all have that same secret door where even if you qualify on paper, the judge still gets to decide if you deserve to walk through it. So the first big move for any immigration lawyer is flipping the whole case from prove I'm eligible to prove I'm worth the yes. Think of it like applying for a scholarship instead of a driver's license. Eligibility gets you in the room, but character and hardship are what get you the check. This is where expert witnesses stop being a fancy courtroom flex and start being the actual engine of the case. A country conditions expert can explain why going back isn't just uncomfortable, it's genuinely dangerous, turning a vague fear into something backed by data and pattern. Psychologists and licensed clinicians matter here too, because trauma doesn't show up as a neat timeline, it shows up as gaps, contradictions, and flat affect that a judge might misread as lying. An expert report reframes that shaky testimony as a textbook symptom instead of a red flag, which is the difference between sympathy and suspicion. Medical experts pull similar weight in hardship cases, especially when a United States citizen kid or spouse has a serious condition. A doctor saying in plain terms that this child's care simply does not exist back home hits differently than a lawyer just asserting it. Financial and country condition data experts round out the trio, showing the court what life actually costs and looks like on the other side. Numbers like unemployment rates or lack of specialized treatment turn "it would be hard" into "here is exactly how hard" measured. Now let's talk evidence, because judges do not grade on vibes, they grade on volume and consistency. Letters from employers, pastors, coaches, neighbors, basically anyone who can say, this person shows up and does right, start building what lawyers quietly call the good moral character mountain. Tax returns matter more than people expect, because paying into a system you're not even guaranteed to stay in sends a loud signal of good faith. Same with proof of community ties, kids' school records, church membership, volunteer hours, the boring stuff that somehow becomes the most persuasive stuff. Here's a twist nobody warns you about. Too much evidence dumped with zero structure can actually hurt you. A judge flipping through 600 random pages at midnight before your hearing is not going to find your best fact. So lawyers build indexes, exhibit tabs, and short cover memos that basically say, hey, look here first. Credibility is the quiet boss battle of the whole hearing because one shaky date or mismatched detail can undo 10 strong exhibits. That's why good lawyers prep clients like it's a call center script, not to memorize lies, but to speak the truth without freezing up under pressure. Corroboration is the immigration law version of pics or it didn't happen. If your client says they feared gang retaliation, a police report, news article, or expert affidavit backing that up turns a personal claim into a documented pattern. There's also a strategic sequencing trick experienced lawyers use, front-loading the strongest equities early in testimony so the judge's first impression is sympathy, not skepticism. Courts, like people, anchor hard on whatever they hear first, so opening strong is not showmanship, it's just smart psychology. At the end of the day, discretionary relief hearings reward preparation dressed up as spontaneity, meaning every off-the-cuff answer was actually rehearsed dozens of times. The lawyers who win these cases aren't the loudest in the room, they're the ones who turned a person's whole life into something a judge can hold, read, and believe in under 30 minutes. If any of this made you go, wait, I need someone who actually does this well, that's kind of the point. Want to learn more about our company? Check out our links in the description.